What's good? What's good, YouTube? We are at a third-party company, and we're supposed to park in Doctor 33. You guys guess this, right? You see all this 53-foot picking up 28 packages. That's one pallet, 700 pounds. So that's all we're picking up. This whole, I was thinking that we were gonna take like a lot of pallets. We're literally picking up one pallet to drop it off in Delaware. No, Maryland. All right, so the way I'm gonna do this, I'm supposed to park behind, you'll see, but I'm kind of already too forward. I'm already over here, so I'm gonna show you how I would do it. So hold on. All right, so never mind, we're gonna park right here now. So Doctor 39, I guess it's easier for me. Let's see, because too. So I think I have it now. Where yep, you guys can see it's straight now. Took me a couple tries just because I was already set up like close to the fence line. But if I was kind of like coming, if I knew I was gonna park here, then I would have just came a lot closer. It'd have been easier. But I mean, we got it in, so it don't really matter. And after this, so you guys can see, we're not supposed to leave here till about 2 o'clock. And there's only one pallet, so we're probably gonna be, I don't know if you guys can see, 2 o'clock. It's already 11. We're only getting one pallet that's going to Maryland. So we're gonna have about 2 hours to spare. So I'm gonna just park it up there, and we're just gonna chill and wait for a bit, and then head over to Maryland. You guys can see right now we're at Blue Cargo. We're going to Maryland, then Delaware, and Edison. And today, forgot to mention, we are gonna pick up. So we started picking up containers. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to basically do a pre-trip on a container. I forget the name of the containers that Amazon uses, but I'm basically gonna show you guys how to do this pre-trip, how to make sure, you know, you could take that container, the things you have to look out for, and I'm gonna just give you all the pointers that you guys are gonna need if you guys are transporting these containers, because it's a little bit different. It's not too crazy different from dry van, but it is certain things you gotta look out for. I'll explain it when we're there. So I'm just parked here. We just picked up, as you guys saw, it was one pallet. That's literally all I'm taking to Maryland. There's one pallet that weighs like 700 pounds, which when I was checking in, the guy was like, hopefully you could take this trailer that we're gonna load on, like what we're gonna load onto you, because it's gonna be very heavy. He pulls out the paper, the sheet, and it's 28 packages, weighs like 666 pounds. He was just messing around, which is funny, but I look in the back, it's literally one pallet, and we don't have to be to Maryland until like probably, I gotta check. I'm downloading my video right now so I can upload for you guys, but I believe we gotta be there. We have to be here. Originally we were supposed to depart from here around 2, so I think Maryland we're supposed to be there around like 5, and it's like 1. No, it's like 12 right now. So is it 12? It's 11:30, so I'm probably gonna leave around 12. Probably stop somewhere. I'm gonna try to leave a little early today. I'm not trying to be here all day, so I'm just going. If I get to the yard back early, I'm just gonna chill at the yard, and then just probably leave and head to the gym. So I went out to leave around like 11:30, and then tomorrow, my last day of work. Well, not for this job. I'm not saying like my last day, but last day for the week is tomorrow, and then 4 days off. They switched my schedule, so now it's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. It's now Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, which I kind of liked. And I kind of like that schedule. Like, I don't like working Sundays, but tomorrow is Tuesday, and then I'm off like the rest of the week, so I don't mind it. We just entered Delaware, so we're about, I say like 50 minutes to Maryland. That's where we're gonna get this trailer unloaded, which is probably gonna take like 1 minute because one pallet. So after we get that unloaded, I'm pretty sure it's the same trailer I'm taking to Delaware, dropping this trailer off, and then picking up the container. So then I'm gonna show you guys how, like, the procedure of picking up a container, the pre-trip, and what you have to look out for to make sure you don't have any issues when you're coming out, when you're driving on the road, and prevent the container from falling or flipping over. So I'm gonna show you guys that once I leave Maryland, head to Delaware. Maryland's supposed to be, it says third party, but on Google Maps it says Amazon, so it might have been a third party, now it's Amazon, or maybe it's like a couple companies in one warehouse, like one facility. So I'm gonna check when I get there. I'll pick up the GoPro so you guys can see the backing up part, because I'm trying to add that more into the videos of doing that, like the alley docking, so you guys can see how I do it. I'm not the best at it, but I get the trailer to the dock door. That's all that really matters. As long as I don't hit anything, you just take your time. That's all that matters. And we're probably gonna take our break, probably leaving from Maryland. So after leaving Maryland, going our way back, before getting to Delaware, we're gonna stop probably at a rest area, wherever they have food, buy some food, take our break, and then from Delaware we're gonna go straight to Edison, and then that's it for today. So I'll pick it back up when we get to Maryland. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming this is the Amazon that I'm delivering to. It has to be it. Has to be this one. 600. Yeah, it could be. It should be this one. I'm gonna check and make sure. Hold on. Okay, so we checked in. We're about to drop this off right here. So wall space 182, which is this one. Right. And you got all this space, you might as well just use it, because that's what I'm about to do. And even then, even with all this space, I should have kept going more, but for this one, when it's a parking slip, you don't have to open the doors or anything. So you could just literally just back into the spot. Yeah, just like that, very easy. Okay, so we're picking up from 3, 4, 5. It's an empty, so this should be this one right here, 590. Yeah, it's this one. So we just reverse. Oh my God. right, so usually I didn't feel like the tractor went lowered a little bit. I didn't feel it lower when I went underneath the trailer. So that means usually the trailer is it's basically raised, so it's too high. So what happens is, for example, if you're trying to back in and the trailer is too high, you're not gonna hit the kingpin. You're gonna go past it, and you're just gonna have a hard time getting the tractor back out of from underneath that trailer. So usually I try to get it as close right before where the kingpin will lock in, and then I'll just put on I'll just lower the trailer down slowly, obviously not fast. You want to lower the trailer very slow until there's no gap between the trailer and the fifth wheel skid plate. So that's what I'm about to do right now. We are at Delaware's Amazon. I forget what building name is this, but we arrived a little early. We're supposed to be here by 8 o'clock, and it's 6:49, so we're like about an hour early. Hopefully we get checked in, because usually when you come early, like too early, they can't like check you in yet because it's too early. So hopefully they can check us in. If not, we'll have to wait. So in those scenarios, when they tell you that you can't check in, for example, because you're too early, you just have to like rotate in the yard and basically like check out, like if you was already picked up whatever you was gonna pick up there. And then they'll probably ask you like the last four. You could just tell them I'm too early for I came too early, so I'm gonna come back. And then they'll just be like, all right, you're fine. And they'll just let you get back out. Because that's what I had to do on my last stop. I got there like 2 hours early. Nah, about like an hour and a half early. And she says that the earliest I can get at that spot was 30 minutes early from my appointment time. So this is about like an hour early. So I'm pretty sure they can probably check me in. If not, I'll just wait out here. It's not a big problem. And then from here, we're supposed to depart around, honestly, I don't remember. Let me see. We're supposed to depart from here at 8. So 8:47. So yeah, we probably are a little early, but that's all right. So 591, and it's right here. then to release the kingpin. And then 158, which is that one right there. So for this, you want to always check the inspection sticker, month, year. That's when they expect it. So that means it's good for a year. So by 2025 in February it's expired. So right now it's good. Make sure everything's connected. So the inspection sticker is good for a year because I inspected it last month. And then you want to make sure your registration, which is right there, the registration paper for the trailer is good. And then make sure, see, this is not good. They didn't zip tie this correctly, so this can come out. You see, they zip tied it up, and that's not good. It's supposed to be zip tied down, so through this hole and the bottom one, so that way this hook can hold down this leverage. Because what happens is if it goes up, you pull, it's no longer secure. So this thing has to be in, and this can come right out, see, because this is not secured. This zip tie is no good. You have to zip tie this to the bottom hole, so that's no good. The lights are good. And then you can also check this one when you pull it out, but you want to make sure that you zip tie that. So I'm gonna look for a zip tie, and then I'm gonna pick the camera back up. Okay, so we are on our way back from Delaware, picking up the container. This is actually my first time picking up a container on my own. I did go for training yesterday, and yeah, the guy he was showing me like everything, basically what I was trying to tell you guys. I ended up finding zip ties in my truck, and I broke the old zip ties and I re-zip tied it, so that way it's locked into place, and that way the container won't fall off the chassis or anything like that, or roll over. So that's one thing you always gotta check for. So number one thing, you hook up to the, when you're gonna pick up these containers, hook up, do a tug test, connect your lines and electrical, like your electric line and your brake lines and everything. Hook them up, check the inspection sticker on the front, make sure it's not expired. For example, mine had 02/24. That means that it was inspected February 2024, so it has 12 months before it needs another inspection, or before it expires. So this one was good. You check the two fronts like I was showing you guys, making sure that they're locked into place, so that way that the container doesn't fly off. or roll off the chassis. So once you check for that, you make sure that the chassis isn't bent or bending in the center. You want to check for the lights as well. You want to check for the registration papers. You want to check the lock pins, that they're all fully engaged. Check the tires, because since this is heavier, it's a heavier load, there's tendency to have more blowouts on the tires or flats. So you definitely always want to check the tires. Definitely check them. Then you check the rear of the container, making sure that the back, the two corners on the rear are also locked into place and then zip tied, so that way it won't move or open, allowing it to disengage, and then basically the container not being locked in place. So always make sure the zip ties are zip tied down correctly. Check the lights, check that the license plate lights are working, and then other than that, you're pretty much good to go. And it's, you know, that's basically it. And when you're turning, you know, making sure you're not turning too hard, you know, going a little bit slower than usual than the dry vans, because it does have a higher center of gravity. You don't want it to tilt over or roll over or have any of those issues. So definitely go a little slower on the curves, and also when you're backing up. So I'll show you guys when I get to my next stop how I'm gonna reverse into the parking spot or dock door, and how slow, like, you know, you gotta go a little bit slower. If you cut too much, you could potentially also have it roll over, because I don't know, you're not supposed to okay, these people can, like, anyways, okay, people just want to keep cutting in. Like I was saying, I think when we were doing the Centex videos, which is basically like the training online, and then before you do the training in person with with a trainer, it tells you to not cut less than 90 degrees. Like if you can see the end of your trailer from your mirror, or from your window, that means you're cutting too much, and you could potentially have it roll over if you move too fast or reverse too quick. And you can also, from what I heard from the driver that was training me yesterday, he said when you cut very hard, sometimes one of the airlines, the brake lines can pop off. So then you have to check and make sure it's still connected or not, or connected again. So it's just things here and there that you gotta just look out for. You really have to make sure you do that pre-trip on this. Definitely gotta make sure on every trailer, but this one specifically, you have to make sure everything is the way it's supposed. You're gonna physically check each corner, making sure that it's locked in place and won't open up to where it can let loose and the container can just roll off. So you gotta physically with your hands make sure it's locked, and also zip tied, so that way it doesn't get off the lock position. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just pretty much the same as if driving a dry van. Just higher center of gravity, just making sure you don't turn too hard, and that's pretty much it. So I'll show you guys how I'm gonna reverse with the container when I get there at my next stop. That's where we're gonna park, 163. All right. So like I was saying, just you don't want to turn too hard. You know, take your time. You also gotta deal sometimes with people trying to get through. But I should have it on this one. Yeah, I should have it on this try. Okay. And we're good. Alright, so I already finished doing my post trip. So I'm basically done for today. Now I'm about to head over to the gym. As you know, I usually work out throughout the week, even on the days I work. I try to go on the days that I work to stay healthy, you know, so that way, because all that sitting and plus you eating, you might gain a little bit of weight. So I try to like do some workout. I do like leg day, I do chest, back. So I'm about to go work out right now. I have one of my boys waiting for me at the gym, so that way it kind of motivates me to go to the gym after work. But if you guys watched to the end, thank you guys for watching. We are, right now as I'm making this video, I think I'm at 178 subscribers. I'm trying to get it to like 500 and hopefully 1,000. If we get to 1K subscribers, I'm gonna do like a giveaway or something, like either like a phone mount for like anybody who's a truck driver to put them, you know, so you could mount it right here on the window, maybe something. I don't know. We'll see what I can give away. You know, nothing too crazy. I ain't that rich yet, but we're gonna see. We probably gonna see if we can give away something, that maybe a phone charger where you can mount your phone and it can charge it for those who have iPhones, and maybe something for the Android people as well. Maybe something like that. We could do a giveaway on that. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, share it to anybody who you guys, you know, have any friends that are truck driver as well. They might like the videos. Who knows? It helps the algorithm. But thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'm truly blessed to have a job that I can work 3 days and off 4 days. So the only person I can thank is the man above. You know, he's the one who got me through. Trust me, I've come from jobs where I didn't make any money. And to a lot of people, my boy right there. So a lot of people, this job might not be, you're not, it might not be a lot for a lot of people. For someone who's coming like from my type of background where you don't really have anything. I didn't go to college either. My parents are, you know, they came from their country. I was born here though. So, you know, there's not a lot going. To me, this was like a big stepping stone. This is just the beginning. I'm going to do a lot more. The goal is to have one day my own trucking business, and, you know, speaking into existence. Maybe one day have a YouTube channel as well in trucking. So, you know, never lose faith and always keep grinding. And yeah, that's all I can say, guys. Peace.